We're talking to you about importance of drug master file, clinical experience in complicated cases, and intracameral use. So drug master file was also something which is, which was odd thing which I had also heard for the first time, but I think it makes a lot of sense as far as the drugs, and especially the drugs which are introduced in India is concerned. So generally a doctor's concern would be that you should do the right diagnosis, use the right medication, the right compliance, and also you should know if there are any unknown impurities which are present in the drug or not. So basically this is for the safety, efficacy, and the quality of the drug so that it is maintained. Now, there are a lot of substandard drugs in India, and this is a threat to the medical fraternity and the public health, and we often see the spurious reports which come in press media and newspaper, etc. So what is a drug master file? Drug master file is is basically a confidential document submitted to the FDA, which covers all the comprehensive, accurate, and precise information about active pharmaceutical ingredient. That means the API or the finished product dosage form. That means the FP. So the quality would depend on a lot of things, that is manufacturing, purity or impurity, drug substance, flavor, materials used to prepare drugs, stability of the drug, as well as the packaging material. And it is not only the drug itself which should maintain the quality, but all the other associated procedures as well as the packaging material also, which should also be free of impurities. So the impelling question is that what makes the drug master file a hallmark of purity, safety, and efficacy? And I think what we need to look at is the impurities which are present in the drug. So impurities in the drug could be identified or could be unidentified, and they may be present in the drug itself, or they may be in the vehicle, binders, colorants or diluents. And if present, they only should be allowed above permissible limits, because they should not be allowed above permissible limits. They should be within permissible limits. Then there can be effect of impurities, because these impurities can be harmful. They can reduce therapeutic benefit. They may be incompatible, and they can also change the physical and the chemical properties of the drug. So the recommendations are that while prescribing, one should be aware of the influence of the impurities. Then the pharmacologic perspective should be there, and it should be highly characterized impurity profile for an API which ensures safety and more efficacy for the patients. And then you have a regulatory perspective to it. That means the safer APIs for multi-source products are those that meet the strictest of the regulatory standard. Now, the drug master file, what does it bring to table? Basically, it brings quality, safety, and efficacy of the drug. And there is an investigational new drug application, or a new drug application, or an abbreviated new drug application, which is actually with the FDA. And that is there for every drug. As far as in US it is concerned, it is there with the Federal Drug Association. And this maintains the quality and the safety of the drug, and also gives the highest standard in terms of safety and efficacy. And DMF quality product is the assurance of the superior quality. So such thing should also be present in India, and that is what is being also worked on by the Mankind industry, who are actually working on it, that for every single drug there is a drug master file available, which will look at not only the content of the drug, but also the impurities which are present, and if there are any spurious elements which are present in the drug, which can jeopardize the efficacy of the drug. So this was a study actually which was done on drug master file, the importance and the benefits. There were 2 studies which have been done related to this, and they both, one is published and the other one is going to be published. And it is, what is recommended is that DMF for the drug master file system should be adopted in India also, because of the advantages for the regulatory bottles, the pharmaceutical industries, and ultimately it is going to benefit the patients. And many countries all over the world, within the highly regulated markets, do rely on the drug master file system. Unfortunately, we don't have it in our country, and so we should ensure the safety and quality of the medicine. Uh, Again, this was the study which was done at Vardhaman Mahavir Medical College and Safdarjung Hospital, the effectiveness of the prophylactic intracameral moxifloxacin used drug in cataract surgery by Dr. Narula, and all the patients received injection of 0.05 ml of moxifloxacin immediately after the IOL implant. And the earlier Moxiflox pre-filled syringes were used. Currently, the Moxiflox is available with the international quality, and it is coming as the pre-filled syringe. Hence, they switched from pre-filled syringe to Mahaflox or Moxiflox from the Mankind Pharma, because it was as per the drug regulation by the DMF. And they found that it provides similar efficacy and cost effectiveness, and none of the patient developed any adverse events like TAS and endophthalmitis. And this was the advisory board, which was again done by Mankind Pharma for DMF. And all the panelists in the advisory board, the panelists did feel that DMF is something which should be positively done, and they gave their positive clinical experiences with Mahaflox eye drops or Moxiflox eye drops in the pre or the post cataract surgery, the management of severe ocular infections. So they did conclude that the use of intracameral as far as antibiotics is concerned, the moxifloxacin can be used, especially from the Mankind Industries for intracameral use. And the development of a sterile pre-filled syringe kit for intracameral use to prevent post-op endophthalmitis, and collaborating with pharmaceutical companies is required to ensure quality and proper packaging. And I think besides intracameral moxifloxacin or besides moxifloxacin, there are a lot of spurious drugs which are available in our country, and they also should be subjected to this DMF, and DMF is something which is needed in our country and should be the way forward. It is one step ahead of the regulation in the sense that after the regulatory board approves it, this also must be a regulatory body wherein the drugs are submitted. So thank you very much for your attention.
Thanks a lot, ma'am, on a very new topic. Definitely this was required in India considering the amount of adverse effects we are having with certain
considering the various spurious drugs which are available by several of our own colleagues, if I may say so, who market these drugs, so the exact, we don't know which regulatory body has approved it, and also the fact that we don't know what impurities are present in it.
Thank you, ma'am. Any questions for madam?
Sir? No, because I know that this topic is very close to your heart.
We have the problem, and I don't know I approached the drug controller of India, talked to him personally. Basically, everybody puts hand like this. We are doing whatever we can. That's all. So.